In a land in the southeast, where typhoons are annual guests, lives a boy. Oh, I mean, a guy. Yeah, a grown up bearded Asian guy who loves making videos. Random freaking videos. Far from his knowing, there's a prophecy that he will embark on a journey 1,000 miles away from his hometown. Upon realizing it, he made a decision. With a sturdy faith and a bag full of creative insights, he boarded a plane. A 16-hour flight towards the north. And 365 days ago, he set foot on his destination. And I don't even know why I might talk like this, but yeah, I think it sounds dramatic, right? So yeah, it's been a year living here in Canada and might as well talk about it in this episode. So, welcome to the new vlog. Let's go. Hey, what's up, Earthlings? How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing fine and everyone's safe out there. And I'm so glad to see all of you guys staring at me right now at the back of my lens, in the back of this screen that I'm talking to. So today, we're talking about my first year here in Canada. Actually, I didn't notice it that much, but time flies so fast. So I decided to divide my first year experience living here into 3 phases. So the first phase is working and also pursuing my passion for photography and videography. Actually, before I came here, I've been thinking of doing photography and videography here. So I've been planning a lot of things that I will shoot and make videos out of. And when I came here, I was just, I think, 2 weeks that time. And I told my wife that, yeah, I need to invest on a new camera setup. And when I had this camera setup, I've been so fascinated in shooting. So I tried experimenting on different settings here on the camera for videos and photos. And I tried to incorporate my own style in shooting some photos that I did. And then eventually some of my friends noticed that I can take some decent photos and videos as well. So a few weeks later, when I had this camera set up, I also had the chance to shoot for a wedding. So I had few wedding gigs before and also shoot some events. And that was the time when I realized that I just earned money out of my hobby. And I was like, yeah, I think I need to step it up a little bit. So after acquiring all of those gears, I've been shooting indoors and most likely outdoors if I have time. If I'm off at work, I usually shoot street photos and sometimes I go to the park to shoot some videos for fun and I just compile them so I can see the improvements that I make all through the duration that I've been making videos and photos. So the second phase of my stay here in Canada is dealing with the pandemic. You know, ever since the first case broke out, everything changed slowly. It's like a 180-degree turn from the usual routine of the people. And suddenly people are staying indoors and avoiding the public. There, there's no more shopping at the malls, no more walking at the park, no more playing basketball at the gym, no more dining at the restaurant. And also there's a lot of people that were laid off. And some guys probably lost their jobs because of the pandemic. But all of those things that I've mentioned were just the negative side of it. But what about the positive ones? So is there any positive things or positive effects of the pandemic? I think yes. And since there were several outbreaks in different countries all around the world, people said that there were less pollution, less trash, and some people are saying also that the world is healing through this pandemic. And I think Mother Nature has been dying for years, for decades, and probably for centuries. And I think this is one of the times when the world just had a pause and started rebooting itself, just like a computer. And also during these times, people have been closer to their loved ones. And also now, there's a broad understanding of the saying, health is wealth. And also last, and certainly not the least, the third phase of my first year of stay here in Canada is having a firstborn. You know, having a baby is the most wonderful thing that anyone could have. And having a baby is absolutely a heavenly gift. Imagine giving life to someone from your own flesh, from your own bones, and seeing her or seeing him coming out of the womb and seeing this first stray of light that hits her or his face. That's the best thing ever. And hearing that first cry of the baby, oh my god, your tears will surely fall. And I may say that this year, 2020, is like a roller coaster ride. It goes up and it goes down, and sometimes just want to make you throw up. Yeah, literally. And I think you've heard it all over the news right now. Well, there's a lot of commotions out there. There's a lot of protests. But, you know, this is 2020. So what we can do is just move forward and survive this year. Because this year might be a struggling one. Nonetheless, we should always stay positive. No, I mean not positive in the virus, but positive in life, you know, being optimistic and always walking through the bright side of life. And when you're doing that, positive things will always come your way. So that's it for me today, guys. So if you love this content that I'm making, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to click that notification bell down there so that you'll get notified every time I upload a new video. So until then, my dear friends, always remember, always remember to keep those creative juices flowing. See ya! So it's 9:10 in the evening, and this is what I love about Canada. It's just minutes away from sunset. Yeah, it's 9:10 p.m. Want to go for a walk?